Please note the developer stated what you're going to see throughout this whole video is 100% pure gameplay. So this is Project Kato, an upcoming single-player open-world RPG perfectly blending stealth moment with fast-paced combat, allowing you to slice, shoot, and manipulate time, as said by the developers. And I'm so glad I discovered this. It's looking absolutely crazy, if what we're seeing here is 100% gameplay, of course, which is said to be. I was searching for some new games deep onto the internet and stumbled upon this project right here, which is being made by what seemed to be a really talented team. They're even sharing how they're creating the parkour and gameplay for Project Kato so that we don't think it is all fake. I love to cover games like these on the channel, and I'm so glad I can give more light to all of these projects. Thanks to you guys for supporting me. Before we start, make sure you follow the game studio Imagine Dreams on Twitter to follow the game's development and give them feedback on what you like or didn't like. At its core, Project Kato takes place in a dystopian cyberpunk open world where machines took over society, making humans into cybernetically modified servants and warriors. Kato, the main character you're playing as, which is looking badass, embarks on a journey to piece together what's left of humanity, while having to learn how to use his newly acquired abilities. But the biggest mistakes the machines made, they just created their own worst enemy, Kato himself. In a dystopian cyberpunk colony where the human and machine became the new norm, humanity reached its peak in technology and its biggest low in leadership and political decisions. No one's a leader and no one's here for the people. There's also now the possibility to create independent AI that is being used in all sectors of day-to-day life, replacing human workers. But ego-driven men, ignoring all warning signs, allowed the inevitable to happen. The AI got better than any human ever could be, so humans became absolutely useless, with nothing to do anymore and no real passion to find. It didn't take long until the machines relentlessly took over. Lead Sight, the ultimate AI who outgrew any human intentions for machines, is now commanding the other AIs to kill every human they have no use for. Only the elite of humans, the smart and strong, those who see behind the lines and are doing something, are being spared, but only to be transformed into warriors that serve as servants to the machines. The tables have turned. The plan is to explore the sea and take over the rest of the world, no matter what it takes. After being captured, the main character who we're playing as, Kato, found himself in a lab, attached to equipment about to make him a killing machine. His mind is cluttered with fragments of memories of his family being killed, not knowing how far in the process he was from being turned into a machine, what abilities or injuries he may have. Kato escapes this lab, and this is just the beginning for him. He'll discover a world completely changed and in some ways destroyed by what he thought would save us. His goal is to destroy Sight, the main AI controlling everything, and get revenge and save what's left of humanity. Each weapon of this main character will have specific abilities that will all feel genuinely different than the other, allowing you to get super creative with it and do some super unique moves along with the parkour that's shown here. player will have to unlock each ability using a skill tree. There's gonna be of course parkour, gliding, dashing, swimming, some stealth elements, and of course fast-paced combat. You can also have different states with your weapons or character, like fighting enemies unarmed with different moves. You have the shuriken, also a sword which you can slice enemies with, and dual pistols. The game right now is still in early development, but they're doing a lot of good progress. The release date is still yet to be announced for now. So that is pretty much everything we know from Project Kato, but definitely let me know what you all think of it in the comments. I've been needing a new parkour game since I played Watch Dogs or even Mirror's Edge, so this is definitely a welcoming surprise to me. Let me know if you guys are liking these types of videos where I share games that are not super close to releasing, but are showing massive potential in their little development clips. For me, this is one of the best types of videos that I enjoy doing, as it gives these developers the motivation they deserve, and I love to see that. I've also made a similar video of another game in development that is heavily inspired by Superman, and is looking super well made. Since the video, which is about 1 month ago, the solo developer made a lot of progress with the game's development, including the ability to have a classic hero fall. The full version of this project, which could be amazing in the end, will come at a later date with everything that's shown here. What I think it's really cool on the developer's side is that he is making Undefeated, which is the game's name, within Unreal Engine 4. This means that the title can have a ton of destructible environments, just like what we saw right here, which are definitely needed when you have these unique Superman-like abilities at your fingertips. Here is the official description of this upcoming Undefeated. Ever dream of becoming a superhero that protects the city with your superpowers? Undefeated makes that dreams come true. Fly over the city to patrol the streets and look out for crimes or troubles. Use your unlimited powers to keep the city safe. There will also be boss battles from time to time, which mostly will be in mid-air, so you'll be able to fly anywhere you like while fighting. Protect the city from the boss attacks and counter-strike to defeat them. This is a game that I'm also super excited for, and that shows a lot of promise in its development videos. I've got other upcoming games currently in early development that show some really promising stuff, so let me know if you guys would like to see them in another video. Alright guys, make sure you drop a like onto this video for more news on upcoming games, and of course make sure you subscribe to stay tuned. Talk to you all soon. Thanks to Space Beer Gaming, Rush Shingbati, I Am Legend, Diamond Hunter 45, Themistocles, Rickno23 and Kianzo Fagari for being a master member on the channel. You can become a survivor member for as low as 99 cents a month. It'll help me and the channel as a whole to make more and better videos.